Can you speak to the types of activism and community organizing work that's been done here in Flint?
Yeah, I can speak to some of the work that I've seen. Just this past weekend, I stopped by two different water distribution sites that were not part of the city's distribution network. They happen to be, one of them happened to be a local church who had 10 semis of water donated from Chicago, Milwaukee, and Detroit that they basically did on Saturday. And another one was a young lady from Lansing who organized a GoFundMe account, and she and a group of employees from Walmart were giving out water at another retail outlet on Saturday, which, the mayor or the city did not know anything about. So we were finding those types of distributions, setups, and people coming in from all over the country bringing water that we have no idea they're doing it. And it's a great thing because there is a tremendous need for water. I'm praying that folks will use the water the way it was intended to be used, not take it to their restaurant and sell it to you for $2 when they're getting it for free. So that's one of my concerns is how do you can't police it, but you hope people do the right thing.
Can you talk about what types of collaborations that the City Hall is doing with a lot of different community organizing groups?
Well, City Hall is basically not involved with a lot of the outside organizing groups because City Hall has its hands full with trying to manage the crisis, trying to work with state, local, and the federal government to get some funds in here. City Hall is also strapped for manpower. Staffing is not here, therefore you can't do it. We are being inundated with calls every day, up to around 600 or 700 calls a day, and we got one admin, and there's no way she can return phone calls and answer the phone all day like that. So, and keep track of the mayor and her schedule. So,
what's being done are there things being done to add more to the workforce or balance the workload?
That is an issue, and it's all revolving around budget and finance. If you don't have the budget or the money to hire, you can't hire. So our approach is, we're utilizing volunteers for some things. We're also going to solicit some pro bono work from some big firms that will be able to come in and are willing to come in and to assist us for 60 to 90 days to help us at least get over the hump so we can find out where we're going. And once we find out where we're going, then we can lay down a path to get there.
And with a lot of these decisions, do you find that you're kind of engaging the general Flint community on
as much as we can, but as far as getting money out of the state budget and the federal budgets, those types of decisions are pretty much being made in Lansing or in Washington, D.C. And it's up to our legislators and Congress people to go out and fight that fight for us. And that with our mayor being out there, being public, being vocal, is what's going to get done for us.
Shifting gears a little bit, you said that you have a daughter who's in college now?
She's at U of M Flint, yes.
U of M Flint. And how have you had conversations with her about what's been going on in Flint?
Oh, she knows very well what's been going on in Flint. She has a lot of friends in Flint. And she's seen the impact of not having clean water out of the tap and the fear that they have of, taking a nice long hot shower, running a bathtub full of water. And then she's got friends with young kids. And, how do you keep them clean, So that is a fear, and she sees that, but she doesn't have that experience.
Does it? Okay, our last question would be, so we're going back to Providence tonight, and we feel like we need to, obviously we didn't come here just for one trip to go back home and to never, think about this ever again. So what do you think are some, tangible things that we could do to support the community, or what else do you think needs to be done?
I think if you could go back and spread the word that the city is doing everything that they can to help itself, but we need help from the federal government. To talk to your congressman in Rhode Island and let them know that, hey, we need you to help support Flint and get them through this water crisis. That would be a big help.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.